Hello.
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 Welcome to the Misc Objective. This is an impromptu podcast because as we're waiting to
We're editing
we're waiting on our
fucking stupid
our
game.
video and audio from our playthrough of our first episode of our Leaf Green playthrough. Pokemon
So
Leaf Green playthrough.
we're gonna sit here
Two.
and we're gonna talk about gay shit all day.
Yeah, pretty much gay shit. It's gay shit central.
So sit back and enjoy the autistic ride that you're about to be a part of with us.
Yeah. What tell them a little bit about yourself, Brandon.
Well,
First of all, they probably don't even know that your name is Brandon. Why don't you tell them that?
my name is Brandon, and well, I kicked the table with a microphone on it, so obviously can't be too bright. I'm fairly dull-witted, fairly average guy, fairly local. I've been around.
Or fairly local, organically grown, as they say.
No processed.
No GMOs.
No gluten free.
Alright, nice.
Gluten free. I run the streets of
Guggenheim.
yeah, that.
Sure.
Okay, so let me introduce myself to the ladies, man.
To the ladies.
So,
you think we have ladies? We have like 30-year-old men.
I wish I was a 30-year-old man. Oh wait. Never mind. So my name's Brandon. I'm originally from small town of. I'm a fucking faggot. Kill me. You knocked the table and Mike went.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to kick the table. Sorry.
Oh wow, this is really
Sorry.
this is really bad. We need to get in some funny stuff. Tell me some funny jokes.
Just tell you some jokes. What the fuck kind of lead up is that?
Tell me some funny jokes. No one's gonna listen.
Tell me a story, funny man. You're funny. Make me laugh.
not a
Aren't you
jo-
a clown? Come on.
That's not a joke.
It's not a joke. Of course it's not a joke.
It's
This
not.
is commentary. Podcast don't have to be funny.
I don't
We just gotta be talking. Let's fuck. We can just do an ASMR. I'm right in your ear, and you can listen to me while you jerk it.
Hello, this is the ASMR.
Oh, that waveform.
Holy
That-
fucking
look at
shit.
that fucking waveform. You are just destroying that mic right there.
I'm sorry. Just please forgive me. I can't forget this. I can't get the screams out of my head. The screams of children.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so we're pretty much just gonna be shooting the shit here. We've
We're gonna-
probably already said that.
Should have our ass.
But yeah, we're just gonna be talking because we're still waiting and gonna check on that right now. Yeah, we're only at about 15% of where we need to be for it to upload. Well, not upload, but actually come into the software that we have to edit it together. Edit it. I say software like we're fucking rich. We're not rich. It's Windows Movie Maker. It's just not. It's taken forever to I don't know, compress it, put it together.
We
I don't know.
shouldn't tell them that.
I don't care. They can know.
They're gonna think that we're stupid.
We're not stupid. Maybe they'll give us maybe they'll give us tips. Yo, guys out there, anybody who happens to stumble upon this in a drunken stupor, give us some tips. How do Windows Movie Maker? How do you do?
If you have advice for our lives,
How do
leave it in the comments.
along with your social security number.
And your
We want
picture.
those too. That's just for like information.
Email us at gmail.com at gmail, and send us pictures of your face if you're a cutie, so we can look at them.
If you're a cutie.
Only if you're a cutie, though.
Oh, if you're a cutie.
I want you to be a dignified, certified
Janitor. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
cutie.
We've worked on this for hours.
I want you to be a certified janitorial expert with 10 years experience, so you can clean my life up, please. Please help.
That was fucking... Alright, yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about something.
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about, let's get into the news here.
News. I don't want to talk about the news.
Alright, fuck nothing news. Fine.
Let's talk about
What's your favorite childhood game?
my favorite childhood game from my childhood.
Yeah. From who fucking else's childhood? Your dad's childhood? Somehow it became your favorite?
My favorite game from my childhood, Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Pokemon Go, that's a great fucking game.
Pokemon Gold and Silver is my favorite Pokemon game, and it's my favorite game from my childhood. What about you?
Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. It was amazing. Love that game. Only beat it when I was like 18 because when I was a kid, it just was ridiculously hard. And even as an adult, it's still pretty fucking hard to this day. But it's got a lot of interesting levels. I like the art style. It was radically different from Super Mario 3, which I liked. It's just a fun game. I remember playing it with my dad, playing it with my mom. It was enjoyable.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, how about that dead air, folks?
Dead air?
Is this thing on?
We're the fresh princes of dead air. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Please.
Our careers are down the drain. They're in the drain already, actually.
Fucking stop stomping on everything. Stop stomping on my career.
I'm not trying to stop. The waveform would disagree with you.
How about Scrubs?
How about Scrubs?
Scrubs.
What about Scrubs? You were so fucking addicted to that show.
You ever seen Scrubs?
I have seen Scrubs.
What do you think, Scrubs?
I think it's a decent show, but I think you need to put it in the perspective of it's not as good as Friends, Roseanne, or any of the classics. Like Seinfeld. Seinfeld destroys Scrubs.
Oh no.
It's not as funny as you think. It's like angsty teenage humor comedy.
Oh no.
It's a show for people...
I disagree.
It's a show for people who are in college and like really thought about being a doctor but don't want to pursue it and want to like laugh in the middle of the day. That's what Scrubs is for.
What is Seinfeld? People who are in college that want to be Jerry Seinfeld but aren't going to pursue that?
No. Seinfeld
is not better than Scrubs.
Seinfeld
is dry. It's drier than a 10-day-old dog turd, and it's not good.
Okay, no. Seinfeld is amazing, and I'll give you 3 reasons. Reason number 1, Jerry Seinfeld, who I believe is the highest paid comedian in history right now.
I'll give you 3 reasons Seinfeld isn't good.
Well, first of all, let me get my fucking reasons out.
Okay.
Fucking geriatric patron. Anyway, reason number 2, it is satirical, and it's got what I call the weird value to it. There's just a lot of weird scenarios. There's not a lot of jokes being made. Nobody's actively making a joke except for Jerry, but nobody's really laughing at it. It just kind of naturally just comes out.
No one's laughing at Seinfeld because
Scenes are put
Seinfeld
together
isn't
well.
funny.
Seinfeld is fucking hilarious. It's hilarious because it seems like comedy, like a comedy your dad would watch. That's reason number 3. It's good for the family. It's good for everybody. Everybody can universally turn on an episode of Seinfeld and be like, you know what? That one made me laugh. At least one episode out of Seinfeld will make somebody laugh. That's what makes it unique. I can go through the entire series of Scrubs without laughing a fucking bit because I have to focus on laughing. That's my problem. I have to try to be into their comedy. Versus Seinfeld, I just laugh because it's just like a journey that happens to be funny along the way. Scrubs, I have to look at it and be like, okay, this is supposed to make me laugh. I should be laughing at certain points. I got a fucking point here, and anybody out there knows this.
Alright, reason number 1...
It's not garbage, but it's not great.
Reason number 1 that Scrubs is better than Seinfeld was the lead in Seinfeld, right? Jerry Seinfeld.
Geriatric Seinfeld.
Geriatric Seinfeld. What's his name?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, is this his fucking actual name?
Yes, he's Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
I've said his name too many times. It doesn't sound.
It doesn't sound right.
It's his name is Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Hey Jerry. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's definitely him.
So the main star of Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld, right?
Yes.
The main star of Scrubs is Zach Braff, right?
Sure.
Which of those two was Barry Beeson and B-Movie? Because it wasn't Zach Braff.
I know, it was Jerry Seinfeld. He's so good, his voice can just be a part of an animated character.
If I was watching Seinfeld, I would want it to get faster every time.
That's why Zach Braff has only had like 3 projects.
He's a director.
In total.
He's a director now.
I don't give a fuck about him being a director. He took like 4 years off.
I can name.
But with all of his Scrubs money, that ain't nothing compared to his Seinfeld money.
Jerry Seinfeld's money.
Jerry Seinfeld's money.
Second point. Whatever happened to Kramer? You know, that racist. That fucking racist.
Whatever happened to Kurt?
Who the fuck's Kurt?
Kurt.
Who the fuck is Kurt?
Kirk.
Kurt? Turk.
Turk.
Kurt Cobain. Whatever happened to Kurt Cobain?
Sorry, that's my selective dyslexia taking over there. Yeah, what the fuck happened to Turk? Oh, where did his career go? What's that? Oh, nowhere. Nowhere.
He was in movies. He's been in movies. He was in Remember the Giants.
I think. Oh my God. Oh, that classic. That
timeless classic family tradition.
Wait, wasn't he in? I swear he was. What the fuck was he?
He's also in Cigna.
I feel like he's in Brokeback Mountain, but I know that's wrong. It feels like that'd be a place for him, though.
Heath Ledger and that other fucking guy that I don't remember the name of.
First of all, don't bring Heath Ledger into this.
He was in Brokeback Mountain, and now he's dead.
Okay.
See what happens?
He died of AIDS.
He did not die of AIDS.
Philadelphia. You know what made you laugh.
What the fuck was I talking about?
You were talking about why Scrubs is better than Seinfeld.
No, I had a point, but alright. Donald Faison he's in Cigna commercials now.
I don't give a fuck about Cigna. Who the fuck is... What is Cigna?
It's like a healthcare shit or something.
Alright. Continue.
Seinfeld doesn't teach you anything when you watch it.
Doesn't teach you anything when you watch it. Okay.
So
can you really say, oh my God, I can perform open heart surgery because I watched like 5 episodes of Scrubs? Do you really think now you're a professional because of that?
No.
No!
You learn stuff, though.
I don't say that I'm a comedian because I watched Seinfeld, or I know how to like run a baseball team because I watched an episode of Seinfeld.
Also, you like Rick and Morty?
I fucking love Rick and Morty.
You know that Elliot from Scrubs is on Rick and Morty?
Okay, because she's going places, because she's attractive, unlike Zach Braff.
Zach Braff is gorgeous.
Zach Braff
You're
is
just
not.
jealous.
He's got that fucking Jew nose.
You're saying about Jew nose, Joel. Zach Braff was the voice of Chicken Little.
I don't care. I could not care less about that fact. Chicken Little, B-movie. B-movie is the more renowned classic.
I don't know if B-movie
people come back to it just because of the memes, so it automatically gets more press than that. So he's more famous just because of how bad it is.
Alright,
Chicken Little is just decent.
John C. McGinley, he's in a new show. It's called Stand Against Evil.
Stand Against Evil? Who?
John C. McGinley is Dr. Cox.
Oh, Dr. Cox. I fucking love Dr. Cox. That's the best character in the show right there. Though he does lose some credibility because half of it's like, oh, newbie, you can't see it. Even I don't want to be me. He loses all that fucking character focus and then just goes into a one-note character where he's just upset about his life in general. But there's no depth to him anymore. It goes from being interesting to not interesting.
Neil Flynn, the janitor.
All the characters fall off, and it just becomes a comedy show instead of it being like a serious show balanced out with some like some sick twist, like some twisted comedy during it. It just turns into all comedy.
It's a dramedy.
It does not go that way. Like once you hit like season 6, it goes complete full on ridiculousness. They didn't even want to. It clearly became all about like, well, now we have fans, so we got to make it funny. Most people came here because it was like awkwardly funny, so we'll make it all about the laughs, and then we'll do a final season that nobody wants. The fucking the college or the.
All right, season 9 was bad. No one likes season.
Awful.
But
Seinfeld didn't have a season 9. Well, it did have a season. I think it did have a season.
All
9,
of Seinfeld was season 9 of Scrubs.
The last one, the bloopers reel, that was fucking amazing. Season 9 of Seinfeld way overshadows fucking season 9 of Scrubs. Scrubbity bubbles.
How come? Alright, so, half of the actors from Friends are in Scrubs.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
What the fuck did you just say?
What do you think that is? What do you think that half of
Ask the question again.
Alright, half of this characters that star in Friends have been on Scrubs. Why do you think that is?
Because they don't have a career anymore?
Are you saying
they'll pick up pretty much
anything?
That
sitcoms ruin
At this
people's
point,
careers?
they'll pretty much pick up anything. I mean, what was Courtney Cox doing? Aside from being in Scream?
She was in Scrubs. For like 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Was
Matthew Perry was in one
Jennifer
episode.
Aniston?
No, she was in Scrubs.
Jennifer Aniston was in Scrubs?
She was not in Scrubs.
Of course she wasn't, because she's the actual star of that show. Everybody else, Matt LeBlanc,
Matt,
in there.
fucking, who cares about Matt LeBlanc?
Joey!
Jennifer Aniston.
Joey doesn't share food!
Jennifer Aniston was in Friends.
Okay.
And now she's in movies with Adam Sandler. Look what happened to Jennifer Aniston. And now she's in movies with Jason Sudeikis.
Okay, Jason Sudeikis is actually really fucking funny. He's a rising star.
He's alright. He's more of a shooting star now. more of a school shooting star.
And she was also in Horrible Bosses. Played great at that.
I fucking hate Jason Bateman.
I don't like Jason Bateman. Yeah, I agree.
I don't like Jason
I
Bateman.
have the same feeling that I do for Paul Rudd.
I fucking love Paul Rudd.
I like Paul Rudd to a degree, but I feel like he's the Jason Bateman too. They're like this. If you literally took Jason Bateman and Paul Rudd, put them together in a room, nothing in the world would ever get accomplished. They would literally just be talking about themselves to each other, just being satirical back and forth. Just, hey, nice haircut. Hey, nice haircut. Hey, nice shoes you got there. Oh, those are nice shoes. Oh, thank you very much. It'd just be so fucking. It'd be so one note, either pleasant back and forth. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't like them. I don't like either of them. I don't like Seth Rogen either. I don't think he's that funny.
I don't like Seth Rogen. I like James Franco, except for Spider-Man. James Franco was good in Spider-Man.
James Franco was fucking awful in
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
James Franco, let me just get this out. I've always wanted to say this. Everybody who thinks James Franco is this fucking amazing actor, no. His face immediately throws me off. He always looks goofy or high or stupid in every fucking scene he does. Any of the scenes in Spider-Man where he's like crying and being emotional, stuff like that, no. He just looks like he's fucking phoning it in. I hate him as an actor. He's not funny. He's not enjoyable. He's awful. I hate him.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
I don't think anybody's been a best Spider-Man. I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think anybody's played a good Spider-Man. Except for this new kid. This new kid has a chance to actually do it well. Because none of them have played it well. They all, at the end, either at the beginning or end of their career, they fucking ruined the character.
The kid in fucking Spider-Man...
Andrew Garfield ruined it at the beginning and the end. And Tobey Maguire ruined Spider-Man at his end.
I don't feel like Tobey Maguire had a choice in Spider-Man 3, though. He was a rising star, and they said, be Spider-Man 3. And he's like, I guess.
That fucking emo scene. Oh my god, that was so painful to watch. Just Tobey Maguire trying to be sexy.
Tobey Maguire is sexy.
He's not. He's not. He's nerdy and cute at best.
Would you tell me that you wouldn't give Tobey Maguire a kiss on the mouth?
I would give him a kiss on the cheek, and then I would say, as I'm giving him a kiss on the cheek, I'd move my way up to his ear and tell him to kill himself.
That's fucked.
That's fucked up. It's because I'm tired and angry. Don't take any of that serious, guys. A lot of that's just coming from the fact that I've been up for I've been up for 1,000 years. I'm grumpy. I'm old. I have sand in my throat.
The new Spider-Man from Civil War. All he does the whole movie is one-liners. And they're not even one-line.
Underoos.
They're not even one-line. They're not even one-line singers. They're just one-liners. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, Captain."
I don't like how young he is. I think he's a little too young. I don't like the relationship that Iron Man has with Spider-Man. I don't like him being like kind of this like dad to him. That's weird.
I don't like Captain America.
I only like it if he's gonna give him the robotic suit. I don't remember I don't remember how Civil War ended. I don't remember if he shows him the Scarlet Spider or whatever. I don't want him to be that way. I want him to be a Spider-Man.
I want him to be Tobey Maguire Spider-Man shooting webs out of his wrist holes.
I want him to be the Andrew Garfield where he has a machine that does that.
I don't want that.
Because that's the original Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man could not shoot webs out of his hands. He had to.
What's
put
the point of having superheroes?
And then I think he got an implant. He has superpowers. He just can't shoot webs.
Why?
Normally, he can fucking jump long distances. He has strength, durability, all that shit. He just can't fucking shoot webs out of his hand. He needs
why the fuck is he Spider-Man?
Fucking because he wanted to be a Spider-Man. Because he's got the hair. He's still got the things on his fingers that let him stick to walls.
Fucking anyone.
But he can't fucking shoot it out because he doesn't have a vesicle to shoot it out of.
Anyone in Marvel movies can fucking climb up walls.
Captain America can't climb a fucking wall.
He can fucking run in between walls.
He can run and fucking run, man.
Why would you climb up a wall with your finger muscles if you can just fucking jump to the top?
I don't know that he can jump to the top of like a fucking skyscraper.
Captain America jumped.
And he's not as fast, and he doesn't have Spidey senses neither. I mean, he's got.
I'm not saying that Captain
They're
America.
all on the same level essentially. Literally, if you put Captain America in a Spider-Man suit, gave him the web shooters, you would know there would be no difference.
I'm tired of fucking seeing superheroes that don't have superpowers. I'm tired of seeing superheroes that rely on like fucking $1 million worth of gear to be superheroes.
I'm tired of fucking seeing it in the streets. I agree.
I think Spider-Man's fucking web goo should come out of his wrists.
You just want goo to come out of someplace. You just.
No, I think it's better for it to come out of his wrists, for him to shoot it out of his wrists, than for him to have containers of fucking silicone lube web that he shoots.
No, it just makes more sense canonically. He's a science person. He puts it together like he puts together his own costume, which I never fucking got.
That doesn't make him a fucking engineer. It makes him a tailor.
No, but he's smart. That's the thing. That's the okay. Here's the reason why Andrew Garfield is awful, because I like the fact that he was playing it cool, and he was like an interesting character, but he's too cool. He's too cool to be Spider-Man.
Touch my wiener.
I didn't mean to do that. I mean, maybe I did. Anyway. But yeah, Andrew Garfield was too cool to be Spider-Man. He was too He was like on the football team. Like, oh man, I would have joined the football team. And, maybe next year. They like wanted him to join the football team. That's not fucking cool. You're talking about like nerds who read the story. But then somehow their favorite character is now a jock. And now has the ability to be a jock. The people that usually beat up on them. So, no, he failed in that way, and Tobey Maguire failed in the way that he was a little too nerdy for my liking. A little too awkward in general. Just, you really had a hard time communicating just with people.
I'm just tired of seeing superheroes.
So, try to find someone in the middle. Maybe choose a kid. Maybe go the route that after Peter Parker dies, they choose the black kid. I don't remember what his name is in the thing, but that was interesting. That was a new take on it. Just do something different. Don't do the same shit. Stop doing don't do Lizard Man. Don't do don't do Dr. Octopus. Don't do Vulture. Don't do none of that shit.
Don't do Vulture?
Don't go completely fucking different. Maybe go Vulture.
Half of those people they haven't even seen yet, except for Lizard Man. That's all Lizard Man.
Lizard Man, Dr. Octopus, all the Venom. Do Carnage and Vulture. No,
They are doing Vulture.
We've never seen Carnage. We've never seen Vulture. He's never been in any of the movies.
Vulture's in the upcoming one.
I didn't know that. But yeah, do that. Do the shit that's fucking interesting. Keep that character alive.
Do fucking Rhino. Rhino's not.
Rhino's
hasn't
yeah.
been in one yet.
Yes. He was in 3, and he was also in the end of 2.
Rhino was in the end of Spider-Man 3.
He was in I believe he's at the beginning of Spider-Man 3.
Oh.
He's on the truck.
Yeah, he's not actual Rhino. He's just some big fucking buff guy.
Yeah, and then in Spider-Man 2, he does it at the end. The kid's like shooting at him, like with the little thing. He's like trying to use the thing, and then the guy in the robotic suit comes up, and then that's the Rhino is just the big robot suit, and then the real guy comes in and does it. So yeah, that's already been done. He's a one-note character too. That's not interesting. He's not a good bad guy because the Rhino in the comics is fucking stupid.
We need more Spider-Man movies. Fuck Batman. There have been so many Batman movies.
That's 2 different universes. Let Marvel handle their own fucking properties. Let DC do their own shit.
I don't know.
Marvel's got too many fucking good movies.
Marvel?
DC needs to step up their game.
I don't know if Marvel has too many good movies. I think Marvel just has too many movies.
I think Marvel has too many movies that are like because they're the only thing that exists
in the Marvel universe.
That they're the only thing that exists in the Marvel universe. Everybody's just like, oh my god, finally, that was amazing.
Man,
nobody like takes a step to look at them critically because in my impression, a lot of the Marvel movies aren't that fucking great. I didn't like Thor. None of the Thor movies. I haven't enjoyed any of them.
I don't even think I've seen a Thor movie all the way through.
I like how they're not doing. I don't know if they're doing a Hulk movie or not, but a fucking Hulk movie would be cool. Sometime soon.
Hulk is gonna be in the next Thor movie. Thor Ragnarok.
I will say the Iron Man movies pretty fucking dope down the board. Those are the ones that actually put time into their characters, though. They gave Iron Man 3 movies. Explain to me why.
I fucking hate Captain America.
I don't think he's an interesting character.
I wish Captain America would have died.
I don't think he translates well. I don't think he translates well to movies.
Anyone other than Americans.
Yeah. It's just he's just too posh. I feel like that's the same thing with Superman. He's too good.
What the fuck does he do? He throws a shield.
Throws a shit.
That's the same thing that Wonder Woman does.
Super athletic. No, see that's why it's weird. Like Black Widow. I do like Hawkeye. Hawkeye is really cool.
Fuck Black Widow. Fuck Hawkeye.
Fuck you.
I'm sick of these.
Scarlett Johansson, I am in love with her.
I'm fucking sick of seeing these people that aren't superheroes being like superheroes. It's like Hawkeye. Oh, he shoots a bow really good. Put him in the fucking Olympics.
They kind of do that in Age of Ultron. They kind of toy with that a little bit.
What do you mean?
They talk about like I'm just a dude.
I'm just a dude who shoots a bow.
I'm just a dude who shoots a bow. But you can control matter.
What?
Because of Phoenix. Well, I don't think they call her Phoenix. They don't call her mutant. They don't call them mutants because they don't own the rights to mutants. Marvel doesn't own mutants. That's some other fucking thing. That's X-Men. They don't own the X-Men.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
They don't.
They're in the same universe.
They're in the same universe, but they're not owned. The movie rights are not owned by them. They can't explain those characters in the other things. Even no, they don't even know the comic book rights either. They sold them off.
It's Scarlet Witch. And
It's not Scarlet Witch. It's not.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it is Scarlet Witch, but she's not a mutant. She's what the fuck is it? She's they call him a different thing in the movie. They don't call. They're not allowed to call him a mutant. And neither is Quicksilver. Quicksilver isn't called.
Who cares about Quicksilver? He's dead.
Quicksilver is the Flash of that universe. That's the only character that's a speedster.
That's because they can all fucking run
And
fast and
also, too, well, that's how they're disconnected too. They're babies from their parents, but they don't bring up the fact that initially, I'm pretty sure Quicksilver is the product of Magneto. Quicksilver is the son of Magneto, but they can't. That's why they don't call them mutants, because they don't want any ties to the fucking X-Men universe. Even though Civil War would have been way more cooler had they had X-Men.
What do you think about Wolverine?
I think Wolverine is awesome.
Okay.
I think whoever plays him next that isn't Hugh Jackman is going to have
Who do
a
you
hard
think should play
role to fill.
Wolverine next?
Idris Elba.
I don't fucking know who that is.
He's a huge, tall, like a 6'3" black man.
I don't know about that.
Why not? Why not, man?
I think
Diversify your portfolios.
it's not because I hate black
Tax
people.
season's coming up, kids.
I don't hate black people, but I do not want the actor for Wolverine to be black. I think he should be an older white gentleman who is
Why?
I want him to be gruff and pasty and look like a fucking homeless person from Canada.
The dude they're casting for Aquaman would probably do a good thing for that. I don't like now that I said that, no, I don't want them crossing universes. I don't want fucking Aquaman going into fucking becoming the next Wolverine. The actor probably would play a pretty good Wolverine though. He's got a face for it. I'm telling you. Because he plays a fucking sweet, like, drunken pirate version of Aquaman right now. So, he's definitely... That was a good cast on your part, DC. You didn't fuck it up. Good job.
I don't know. I want Paul Rudd to play Wolverine.
Then we'll have Jason Bateman play Superman.
I want... Actually, if they, like, made him look more buff, I think he would have the face for it, but I don't want to see him do it because...
I don't want to see him.
His fucking personality's garbage. I want... I don't remember what I was going to say, because I'm stupid. Anyway. Fucking... I don't know. I think Paul Rudd makes good Ant-Man.
He does.
You fucking ruined it.
No, he does make a good... he does make a good Ant-Man. I did like him in Ant-Man. He was pretty creative.
Captain America was supposed to die in the end of Civil War.
His next fucking...
Comics.
Yeah, his next... the Winter Soldier. When he meets the Winter Soldier, he gets shot by his original love interest.
No, he gets shot by his original love interest's daughter.
Yeah, she shoots him, and then Bucky Barnes becomes Captain America for a little bit. And then it also switches over to Falcon.
That's supposed to happen at the end of Civil War.
It doesn't have to.
I should. I don't want to fucking look at Captain America's face anymore.
Well, no, he's given up the man. His last movie, whenever they
Chris
fight.
Evans?
Yeah, he's given up the role after they do Thanos.
What is that
Whatever.
called? Infinity?
The Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah. Whenever they do that, he said he's supposedly stepping down the role, and I don't know. I would like it if Falcon just did it, because I don't find Falcon to have a purpose in the story without that. He doesn't have much of a way for his character to grow, because he's not that specialized. He just flies. That's fucking it.
In Civil War, they introduced all these fucking characters that you can't keep track of. There's like, when I watched it the first time, there were like 3 different black guys, and I didn't know which one was which.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. It's not because they all look the same. It's because they gave no backstory to these characters at all.
Okay. What character did you have a problem with?
Black Panther.
I love Black Panther. Black Panther's the coolest fucking character in that movie. That's the only character that I would fucking watch it again for.
Black Panther and the fucking flying guy. What's his name?
Falcon.
And there's another one. It's not War Machine, but
War Machine.
Well, yeah, War Machine, but he has backstory.
That's 3.
Yeah, but I could barely tell the difference between Falcon and
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Just as like an actor level, they kind of had the same like facial hair and stuff.
Well, that and because I would look at them and I'd be like, who the fuck is that? Who is this?
The guy with the wings is Falcon.
Well, yeah, when they're flying around.
And the guy with the black suit is Black Panther.
But there's no fucking backstory to either of them, really.
Yeah, Black Panther's... Do you know what the story of Black Panther?
No.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Okay, he's from... I believe he's from the tribe of Wakanda or whatever.
Yeah, he's African.
He's a tribal. They have a mystical hero that kind of guides the world or whatever. That kind of like that helps out like communities and stuff like that. Well, not helps out communities, but helps out like other tribes, helps out part of the world. It's called the Black Panther. It's a suit that they put on.
Yeah.
The suit and his claws and everything like that are made out of the same material, vibranium. They're made out of Captain America's shield.
All right.
So all of Captain America's shield is draped over him. He's essentially invincible.
Well, hold on. See, I probably look stupid for saying all of that because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think it's a vibranium alloy. That's how he can like move around in it and not just be like a solid block of fucking Black Panther.
Are you done?
And I'm pretty sure he originated and his name originated during the Black Panther movement. That's probably where he gets the inspiration from. I'd guarantee it.
Anyway.
That's probably a stupid fact.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not a hardcore DC or Marvel person. I don't read comics. I don't look into the backstories of everyone. But I assume that Marvel, since they're pumping out movies like a fucking meth girl
like
pumps
a
out
methadone
babies.
clinic. Hey yo, wait, no, that's not how it works. That's for drug addiction. Continue.
So, Marvel's pumping out movies like that's all they can do, which it is. But they're not. They have a demographic. They're like, all right, we're gonna get all these normal people, and we're gonna show them Marvel movies, and they're gonna be like, I love Marvel, and they're not gonna know a fucking thing when they push all these movies out. So, if you're just a casual entertainee who watches movies at the cinema alone, then you're not going to know what happened in any of the movies or know who any of the characters are like I do.
Well, you shouldn't go into a fucking Marvel themed franchise. You shouldn't go into the movie expecting them to give out the entire backstory. You should have some knowledge of the characters before you go in. I do that with everything just in general. I try to read up on the story.
Yeah, but they're trying to as like a franchise, they should be trying to introduce you to as many things in that universe as possible, so that you go and see all the spin-off movies and you go and see all of their movies. But if you go into a Marvel movie, sit down, and you don't know what's going on, then you're not going to be interested, and you're probably not going to go see the next movie.
Okay, but you should try to see the ones before that. That's the same argument as being like, oh, I played Mass Effect 3, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Just because it's a new game doesn't mean that you fucking you play it from that. I've never done that. I hate when people do that. I hated playing The Witcher 2 because I couldn't understand the fucking story because I didn't play The Witcher 1.
Yeah, but like, how many Marvel movies were there before, like, their fucking movement?
Okay, they're not making the movie for the person who's just out on the street. That's not the point of the movie. The point.
That is the point of the movie.
The point of it's not. The point of the movie. That's the point of businessmen and all those people who want to get more people in front of the thing. That's the main because it's to make money. But the main people who are putting the movie together are making it for fans, people that know the source material or can get into it because they talk about it or they go home and research it after they've watched it. It's all for that. If you don't know the source material, fucking take 5 seconds. We have the power of the internet. It's not like back in fucking 80s or whatever like that. You had to use your dial-up modem, fucking drill sounds and all that, and then it took you 3 hours to load up one web page. You could just fucking Google it. Like if you fucking go see Aquaman when it comes out, or Dawn of Justice whenever it comes out. Not Dawn of Justice. Justice League. You go see Justice League. If you don't know anything about the Justice League, then just fucking Google it. Google it before you go to the movie. Google it after. If you're into the characters, but if you go in pissed off because the movie didn't tell you that, well, yeah, that's because you're not into it. You'd only get pissed off at something if you're not into it. But everything was new at one time.
Yeah, but if they were going to introduce all these different characters, like Black Panther and Falcon and, like, I don't fucking know, all these other Marvel
There wasn't a ton of characters added in Civil War.
There were.
There wasn't. There was Spider-Man, Black Panther, that's it.
Because Falcon in the old Civil War?
Falcon is in Age of Ultron.
Oh, well, I don't see that too.
Falcon was in The Winter Soldier as well.
Well, that's my fault because I fucking hate Captain America and I haven't seen anything.
But yeah, those are the only characters. And fucking Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, they're in Age of Ultron. So if you watch the movie before that, those characters are there. The only new characters were Spider-Man and Black Panther.
Well,
that's it.
I'm not gonna know any of the X-Men mutant characters because X-Men doesn't.
War Machine hasn't showed up in any other fucking ones.
He's Iron Man.
War Machine has barely been in any of the fucking movies.
He was an Iron Man.
Okay, but he's not even the first one. They changed the actor. It became Rhodey.
Who the fuck cares if they change the actor? He's not in the suit for half the movie.
No, it's fucking stupid. That's always like a canonical error. I hate that shit. They switched the actor because he didn't want to do the War Machine thing. Even though there's a scene...
They changed the whole Batman Dark Knight trilogy because Heath Ledger fucking went and died.
Okay, no they didn't. They still made a last movie, even without him dying. Anyway, so... fucking... That's part of the weird thing with that universe. Fucking... War Machine's barely in it at all. There's... Except for 2, where they fight...
You know
what the fuck is... not the Mandarin. Is it the Mandarin?
It's the Mandarin.
It's not the Mandarin.
It is.
It's not the Mandarin. Mandarin is 3.
Oh yeah, that is 3.
2 is
It's just the bad.
Oh, he's another guy that makes a fucking Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and then 3, he's barely in it at all either.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's in a wheelchair now, so.
Yeah. That was a fucked up scene.
Yeah.
But they fucking spoiled it, dude. I swear to God, trailers ruin like half the movies that come out.
I wanted Captain America to die at the end of Civil War so bad.
I don't know why. I don't know why you hate Chris Evans. I think he's a very nice
Chris
person.
Evans.
Just Captain America as a character?
Yeah, I don't like Captain America as a character.
Why?
I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of someone running around with a shield.
I don't like the idea of most of Marvel's properties being ripped off of DC. DC started it first.
There's only so many superpowers you can have.
It doesn't matter. I understand that one thing rips off of another, but the amount of characters that are blatantly fucking plagiarized, but everyone says this is like the greatest one. No, Marvel only has a few really good characters. Iron Man is pretty fucking interesting. Spider-Man is interesting. That's about fucking it, because everybody else is pretty much already taken for. I can name you a DC character that's just as cool as the Marvel version.
Alright.
That's just as good. That's better. It's written better, too. That has better stories, better comics.
What do you think about the characters in Marvel movies that aren't superheroes? Like Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, I think, is cool. His character's really interesting. I like him because he reminds me... Hawkeye, Green Arrow. Green Arrow doesn't have any superpowers, but he's a badass. There are people that are capable of being badass if they go through certain things. So
yeah, but he's not like...
I agree with that.
He's not like a vigilante.
Yeah. But he's a government... He has a government training.
He's a government agent.
Yeah, but he has like sort of this like hypersensibility to where he knows like where things are going to be. He knows how to read all that stuff very well.
Yeah, but he's not working for greater good. He's working for the government.
Yeah, so
that's just not a superhero.
That's the government.
That's an agent.
That's
like a super agent.
Okay, but he's a hero because he saves lives. Even if he's not a fucking rogue, he's still saving people in like one way or another. He's stopping fucking. He helped in when Loki brought all the dudes down from the fucking space anus. Whenever he brought them all down from the space anus, he was helping out there. He probably saved a few kids. He does, I think, too. He shoots a bunch of dudes. He helps in one way or another. I don't like Black Widow. I don't. I love Scarlett Johansson. Don't get that wrong. Scarlett Johansson, if you're out there. I know I'm reaching here, but I'll take you out for a steak dinner. You'll probably have to pay though, because I don't have any money. But that's all right. I'm sure you'd be willing to pay. I love you. Anyway.
I don't like...
But no, I don't like her as a character. I don't think she has any place. It's ridiculous to assume that somebody who's wearing latex somehow is able to get hit by all these things, survive explosions, jump over fucking full cars, flip, skip, and dip, and trip, and go up against thousands of fucking people, and in no situation does she get shot or get maimed or die.
What do you like better? Characters with actual superpowers, or characters that just use gear, like Batman or Catwoman or
superheroes with powers.
Yeah,
it's a fair.
I want to see superheroes with powers shooting fucking lasers out of their eye sockets, flying around in the sky.
That's why I don't get it.
Dropping people on their heads.
Everybody likes fucking Batman. It's because he's relatable. It's like, oh man, he's like a common man. No, he's fucking not. He has billions of dollars. He has all this technology that you don't have. But guess what? At the end of the day, if you were to go up against Superman or any of those like cosmic level fucking entities as someone like Superman does, he'd get fucking eaten alive. There's no way. He just becomes a regular man. I don't find him interesting, mostly because I'm choking on the amount of fandom that everybody fucking gives him. Oh, Batman's so cool. I love him so much. He's everywhere. No, love the big S. Love Big Blue. All right. Big Blue gets the job done every time. Whereas Batman just fucking throws his fucking boomerangs at him.
I want to see real superheroes. I don't care if they can shoot fucking bubbles out of their hands. I want to see someone who is superheroes.
There's actually a Naruto character that does that. He shoots bubbles. You know Naruto has the nine-tailed beast?
No,
turns into a
I've
giant
never
fox.
watched Naruto.
What the fuck? You never watched Naruto?
I'm a normal human being.
Ugh.
I want to see people with real superpowers that are real superheroes. I don't want to see Batman throw batarangs at fucking petty thieves. I don't want to see fucking Hawkeye shoot arrows at Target. Say, look at me shooting arrows. Look, isn't that fucking cool? I want to see people shoot fucking arrows out of their hands and their eyes. That's fucking cool, mate.
Nothing like a good arrow out of the eye.
I want to see people fucking like shapeshift and fucking.
I do too. That's why I choose DC. Majority of the time.
There's only like one person in DC that shapeshifts, and it's fucking Beast Boy, and he's like nothing.
It's not. Martian Manhunter can shapeshift.
Martian Manhunter needs to go back to Mars and fuck off. He's not a superhero, he's a fucking alien.
Fucking DC, you need to buy the rights to fucking X-Men. You could cripple their fucking market. Because that's definitely what Marvel is trying to get at later. They're definitely trying to do the setup with Thanos and everything else, and they'll try to do this big fucking X-Men fucking Marvel conversion. Yeah. Sweep them. Buy them out. Take X-Men. Change it. Change the game.
Marvel already has X-Men.
That would be the first time you've ever had them in your license. That'd be fucking amazing. That's how you change your fucking business. That's how you change your brand.
Marvel has X-Men in the bag because of Deadpool.
I don't give a fuck. No, they don't. No,
they do.
They don't. They're not even called that in the same thing. Colossus isn't even a part of that. They call them Colossus, but I don't even think they refer to them as mutants. I don't even think because Deadpool's not a part of that license either. That's why it's an independent thing instead of it being in the X-Men's license.
Well, that's all for now.
I don't think they own Deadpool either, but that's clearly what they're trying to get at. They're trying to do it. Well, it's mostly because they didn't have any fucking faith, even though Deadpool was amazing.
That's all for now. Catch us later on episode 2
of Go.
Please watch.
Please, I'll have a water, please.
Goodbye.
On the next episode of I'll Have a Water, please. Alright, we're fucking done.